All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Walnut Hills High School as we have a new coverage here for Clark Montgomery High School. We have some swimming meets to give you tonight. And currently we have a meet just starting, the girls 500-yard freestyle. We have Clark Montessori in lane 5, which is the second to last lane. As you see her kind of behind the pack now. She's struggling a little bit. She's working hard. Second to last lane, lane 5. From Clark Montessori, we have Isabel Gans. Isabel, again, this is just 500-yard freestyle, so it is up and back, and fortunately, Isabel gonna come in last, but that's okay because she gave an effort, and look at her. She's gonna finish one way or the other, and that's just great sportsmanship, effort, quality, and you can hear the people around giving her a little bit of a cheer. Patrick Lewis bringing you the swim meet tonight from Walnut Hills High School. That was the first heat of 3 heats we have for the girls 500-yard freestyle. Next we have Caroline Broshid for Clark Montessori, and she's going to be in lane 6. So that is going to be the last lane as we see them get ready. Seed time for her is 36.24. And here we go. Again, 50-yard freestyle. She's doing well. She's near the middle of the pack. We're going to get some separation here in lane 4. Caroline working hard. She's not going to come in last, but she's not going to come in first either. Around the middle of the pack, we might get a score of 4th, I believe. Yes, she's coming 4th with a time of 34.32. which is better than her seat time. Very nicely done, Caroline. And now coming up in heat number 3, in lanes 4 and 5, we have Rachel Johnson and Mary Claire Phibb. Again, that's lanes 4 and 5. And here we go. Start of the last heat for the freestyle 50-yard for the girls. Clark putting together a nice last heat on the turn. We have, I believe that's Rachel. Rachel and Mary Claire both fighting here. It's going to be close towards the end. We'll see who comes up. And not first, but we got second for Rachel Johnson. Nicely done. Mary Claire coming right behind him in 3rd place. Rachel Johnson posting a time of 27.72, and Mary Claire with a time of 28.92. Well done, ladies. And now we're going to go into the boys' 50-yard freestyle. Only 3 competitors, none from Clark Montessori High School. The next heat we have that has Clark Montessori High School will be the 3rd heat of this boys 50-yard freestyle. And in that heat, we have Matthew Wright with a seed time of 28.26. He's going to try to better. Nicely done by St. Bernard and Summit Country Day. They're on the first heat. And heat number 2, all CHCA competitors. It's basically practice for the Eagles here. And here we go, heat number 2. Give you some looks at the Eagles swim team competing against each other on the turn. It's like Bruno and Matthew for CHCA are competing against each other. And it's hard to see, but it's like Matthew's going to come away with that victory. No, it's Bruno. Bruno came away. That's very close. Seed time for Bruno was 37.95, and for Matthew was 34.85, but both coming in at a time under 36 seconds, 35.28 for Bruno, and Matthew 35.40. Very nicely done by the Eagles. And now, finally, we have a Clark Montessori competitor in lane 3, Matthew Wright. Matthew coming up in your screen right here with the turn. Looks like he's going to be in the lead or close to it. Matthew is in the lead, competing with lane 5. Lane 5 is Eric Terry. And at the end, we have the first place winner, Matthew Wright. 28.52 is his time. Very nicely done. Matthew Wright coming in first for the Clark Cougars. Making it known that this is C's house tonight. Now after the third heat, we have the fourth and final heat. Clark Montessori has 2 competitors here, Jacob Fricker and Jason Gerald Grapes. Lanes 2 and 3. And we're off. 50-yard freestyle. Here we go. As you can see, get a nice turn by both Clark Cougars. It's going to be very close here. So hopefully we can get a good time for both. And at the end, Clark Montessori comes in second and first. First place going to Jason Gerald Grapes. Nicely done with the time, 36.47. Coming in second is your own Cougar, Jacob Fricker. A time of 26.32. Nicely done. Both Cougars getting the victories, first and second. And now we're going to go into number 9. But before we do, we have a little break here. And I'm not sure if you can hear them, but we're going to have a couple announcements. I just got told, but thought we were going to have a break. I guess we're not. We're going to go in the 9th heat here, and it's going to 100-yard butterfly. And we have a Clark Montessori in lane 2. That's Chantel Bushman, as we see here. Chantel doing well. On the turn is about second or third right now. It's going to be a close one for Chantel if she can make it. Chantel in lane 2, 100-yard butterfly. Her seed time, 1:18.72. And I don't want to miss Morgan Woodard. I'm sorry, lane 4 also for Clark Montessori, a seed time of 1:10. So we have lane 2 and lane 4. Looks like Chantel's losing a little bit in that turn. But we have in lane 4, Morgan Woodard doing work. Morgan in lane 4 making a stand. If she can come up, she's not going to get first, but she's going to get second. Nice job, Morgan Woodard. Morgan Woodard with a time of 1:09.98. Her seed time was 1:10.11, so she bested that one. Very nicely done. Chantel in lane 2 came in third with 1:17:01. Nicely done, ladies. So now we're going to have the boys 100-yard butterfly. And from Clark Monster, we have Ben Hammond in lane 4 with a seat time of 1:08:18. And we're off. Ben Hammond, lane 4. Then lane 4, looks like he's in second place on the turn. The first turn of the 100-yard butterfly. Ben falling behind a little bit with his foe right next to him. Garrison Herfel from Summit Country Day. Currently in second place. Ben Hammond trying to come in. The favorite in this heat is clearly Garrison Herfel from Summit with a seat time of 56.46. And he is going to run away with it for sure to gain first. Ben is right behind him, however, going to come in a second with the other competitors about a half length of the pool behind. And there he is, Ben Hammond, with second place of a time of 1:05:87. Very nicely done, Ben Hammond. So that concludes our 10th heat. And we are, I believe, going to have the break that we were supposed to have 2 heats ago. And these are going to be the seniors here. And one of the main reasons why we want to get video here for seniors. So we're going to have athletic director Aaron Zupka for Clark Montessori take it away right here as we can try to get him here right at the end of lane 1. And he's moving around. He's moving. We're going to try to make sure you guys can hear the senior announcements. I'll go with it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to welcome you to Walnut Hills, the auditorium here today, the wonderful home of the Clark Pickers. Thank you for coming out for our senior night presentation. First, we want to acknowledge our seniors from other schools here. So starting with Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy, if you're a senior, if you would just please step to the front of the pool deck there and wave when we call your name here. For CHCA, we have Morgan Avery. We have Shannon Kelly. Jada Kiner. Katie Koopman. Alex Ledford. Kelsey McKenna. Chandler Metter. Summit Country Day. We have Amanda Ketterer, Chase Lyle, Jamie McKeever, Juliana Overbay, Nick Romanelli, Nick Sanders, and Eric Terry. And from St. Bernard, Elmwood Place, we got Ricky Blunt. Let's give one more round of applause for our seniors from our three schools, Summit Country Day, St. Bernard, Elmwood Place, and Central Hill Christian Academy. I want to make one other announcement. We are broadcasting this meet on High School Cube, so if you want to go back and watch it, we have commentary, so you'll be able to go back and watch it on the High School Cube. So thank you, Patrick, for coming out and filming today. All right, now let's get to your Clark Montessori Cougar seniors. We have 5 seniors today. As I read your name, if you would come up on starting block number 1, so everyone can see your beautiful faces here. Our first senior, Miss Caroline Broshai. She's been involved in athletics for 6 years at Clark. She's here tonight with her grandfather, Tom McTurnan, and mother, Kelly Broshai. She's been swimming for 6 years. Her fondest memory is making t-shirts for boys sectionals every year. Her message to younger players: continue swimming and have school spirit. Next year's plans to go to Northern Kentucky University, major in psychology with a minor in neuroscience. One more time, let's give it up for Miss Caroline Broshai. Our next senior is Mary Helen Gallagher. She's been swimming for 5 years. She's accompanied by her mother, father, and brothers Joe and Tom this evening. She's done other sports, participated as track for 6 years, club swimming for Blue Ash YMCA for 8 years. Some awards she's earned is the Cougar Academic Award and All Academic NBC for 4 years. Fondest memory, having team dinners before the league meet and hanging out with the team after meets. Her message to other athletes: keep at it and don't give up. Cheer on your teammates, push through the pain. Next year's plans, undecided, but she plans to major in psychology, going to swim at either DePaul University, Butler University, Center College, Sewanee University, Rhodes College, or Rollins College. Let's give it up for Ms. Caroline Gallagher. Our next senior is Miss Rachel Johnson. She's been involved in athletics in 7th grade. She's accompanied by her mother, Valerie Johnson, and father, Craig Johnson, this evening. She swam at Clark for 6 years. Some awards include the Cougar Academic Award and some of the relay records. Her fondest memories: decorating t-shirts and cheering guys on at sectional, or when it was the swim team versus Ben for the basketball game at Midnight Madness. Her message to younger athletes: go to practice even when you don't want to. Next year's plans: double major in finance and international studies, double minor in French and Spanish at either University of South Carolina, Miami, College of Charleston, Clemson, Elon, or Boston U. So currently undecided, as she writes. Let's give it up one more time for Rachel Johnson. Our next senior is Mr. Rami Wadia. Hercules. Rami's been involved in athletics for 6 years. He's accompanied by his mother, Julia, father, George, sister, Catherine, and brother, Esper. Other sports he's played: soccer for Next year's plans, accepted as direct entry to the doctorate program in physical therapy at the University of Evansville. Let's give it up for Miss Morgan Woodward. At this time, we ask all 5 Clark County seniors to step on the starting boards here. We have some brief words from our head coach, Miss Hannah Worrell.
Come on, seniors.
Hannah will now give us some nice words all about the seniors here at Clark Montessori. Well done to each and every one of them.
I just want to say thanks to all the seniors. I think coming in as a new head coach, you always hope that your senior class can step up and lead. You guys definitely did that. You were very impactful in kind of showing me the ropes and helping me along the way. And you also provide a lot of encouragement to your younger swimmers and help them out. So thank you guys so much for a great season and good luck with all your future endeavors. Thanks.
That's head coach Hannah Worrell of your Clark Montessori swim team. Give us some nice words to conclude their senior seasons here at Clark Montessori.